So I've spent the last 2 years building a business to finally hit over $1 million a year in revenue. 2 years ago, I was making YouTube videos with a bit of knowledge and a bit of enthusiasm, but I lacked the real experience in business. Now that I have that credibility, I can come back here and hopefully provide you guys with some value. Like Mike Tyson said, nobody listens to you unless you're wearing a Rolex, and what he meant by that is, if you don't have some kind of proof that you are who you say you are, nobody's going to listen. So that's basically what I've done, is I've took 2 years of fucking hell to try and build this business to now have the credibility and all the work behind me to say, look, I can actually talk about this stuff. I do know what I'm doing, at least somewhat. Let's get started. So in the beginning of business, expect to make fuckloads of mistakes. I made loads and I still make loads now. The beginning was so hard. So I've been running this business for nearly 2 years. We incorporated in August 2022 and it's a competition business. We do raffles, live draws. My cat, shut up, you little cunt. So I lost money for the first 18 months of my business, okay? So 18 months constantly losing thousands every month. I had about 30 grand in savings, that all went to zero. I had to sell my car. I've slept on the floor now for nearly 3 years. I rented out all the rooms in my house to be able to put money into the business for advertising and whatnot. So anyway, in the beginning I was spending thousands a month on Facebook ads. I spent in total about 30 grand, maybe a little bit more than that. Social medias, all my socials were shit quality designs. It was repetitive, it was the same kind of stuff, not really knowing how to grow organically. When you start a business, because it's your baby and you love it, you think that everything you put out is gold. It's not. Like, most people don't give a shit, and that is a hard truth that you have to learn over time. It's not like it should take you 2 years in business. It'll take you however long you need to learn how to actually run the business. Our industry is a really tough industry, so it's really hard to get bank accounts. It's really hard to get marketing providers. I use Klaviyo, you've got like MailChimp, ClickSend, I guess, other ones. And it's really hard to get them to accept you. It's hard to get payment providers that will go on your website because technically we're a high risk industry. But yeah, so I was losing money for about 18 months, constantly every month. The worst month was last September, I lost 4 grand while working full time, so the stress of a full-time job and trying to grow a business. Yes, there were some really difficult times, probably 3 or 4 times. One of those was so bad I can't remember. It was really, I was stressing out so much I couldn't eat anything. One thing that people don't think about when they start a business or they're in business, you don't think about the mental toll it takes on you. It's all well and good, like having a business plan or whatever your strategy, whatever business it is, but fuck me, you really get put through it. You really go through the trenches if you're trying to make some proper big business. I'm not talking about running a local cafe where you clock in and clock out, you know, 5 days a week, 8-hour days. I'm talking about some online business that's scalable, that you want to take to the fucking moon. You are on it 24/7. Don't think that you're going to try and leave your 9 to 5 for entrepreneurship and sit somewhere on a beach. You're going to be leaving at 9 to 5 for a 24/7. Business is really, really hard. That's why so many people fail. And I could have failed at any point during that time. 3 months in, 6 months in, 9 months in, a year in. I speak to people and basically they think I'm crazy, like the things that I've done. So some people, if you're selling shoes or have a friend that does CCTV, actually, he'll make money every job. There's no loss in that. It's like the cost for the job and then the markup, and that's your profit. But with this industry, it's a raffle industry, I have to sell enough tickets to be able to make a profit. If not, I'm just losing money. So it's a really hard concept. It's not just profit from day one. You have to be good enough and sell enough to make money. If not, you're just throwing money down the drain. So basically, there's really not many people that can just drown for nearly 2 years and make no money. It is really hard. It depends on your industry. All industries are different, but the bigger the risk, the bigger potential reward. You could easily lose it all and have nothing. And I basically did lose all my money until it turned around. So anyway, how it started to scale is I stopped using Facebook ads, I stopped wasting money, and I started learning how to grow a community. So I now use a Facebook group. That's basically how I do my marketing, and with a Facebook group, people can post for you. So this can work with any brand, really. You just want to build your own army of people that are going to market your business for you. So instead of you talking about your business, you want other people talking about your business. So get them to post within the group, share with their friends, invite people, all that kind of stuff. The group game is really strong right now. I don't know if Facebook are going to take groups down at some point or they're going to keep them there, but they're a real asset. And if everyone used a group instead of spending money on ads, Facebook would probably take that away. So bit of a golden nugget for you there. Get into groups where you can if you've got some kind of online or e-commerce business. So some facts and figures. About 4 or 5 months ago, I was stuck on 15k a month revenue with a 2-3k loss every month, something like that, around those numbers. In the last 4 or 5 months, I've managed to scale that from 15 to 30, 60, and now 94k or something like that was the last 30 days from now. So 94k with probably 30k profit compared to 15k with a few k loss. Again, like I said, with our industry, it's not like a percentage per sale, it's if you can sell enough tickets to push your competitions into profit in this case. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. I've got plans to do bigger businesses and eventually exit this kind of industry. I would potentially like to do day nurseries, a bit like James Sinclair, or any other business. I'd like to do commercial property and potentially loan money to another trading company and create something either completely new or something that's maybe out there already, I don't know, but it is exciting. Drop a comment below what you thought about this video. It's my first time back in a while. Like I said, I've been trying to build a business to have some credibility behind me so I can actually give you guys some value.